This is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day number 253, Ezekiel chapters 42 through 43. The man with the linen measuring cord and measuring rod, he leads Ezekiel through the priest's rooms, measuring them all the same, the entrance, the walkways, and Ezekiel's describing each area he's shown. And all the rooms are, as he's led through the courtyard, the rooms, the entrances, even the entrances, the passageways are being measured. The man tells Ezekiel what these rooms should be used for. The priests, what their duties are for those rooms. And he also mentions their clothing, when they should be wearing those clothing, when they should not be using certain priestly clothing when performing their duties. The glory of the Lord he suddenly appears. Ezekiel says that he's proceeded with his loud sound, and he points out that the glory of the Lord actually the same as he saw at the Kibar River, that is what he sees now. And so the Lord, he talks to Ezekiel, and he tells Ezekiel that this is the place of his throne, the place where he will rest his feet. God says he will live among the children of Israel forever. And that the people of Israel will no longer defile his holy name by worshiping other gods. They were worshiping other gods. In time past they had. And so God said that is what consumed him, him in anger because of their adulterous ways and idol worship. And so God tells Ezekiel to describe to the people of Israel the temple, everything that he had been shown, describe to the people, study his plan, and describe them to all the specification of the temple. He also tells them to tell them about God's decrees and his laws. He says, write them down so they will remember and follow. I love what God says about the basic law of the temple. There's just one basic law: absolute holiness. He says, absolute holiness. The entire top of the mountain of the temple is to be built. There should be absolute holiness on that temple as well. On that mountain. The altar, they describe the altar of the Lord. The altar. Ezekiel he's given Ezekiel the regulations of the offerings and the sprinkling of blood. He's to tell them that as well. And this is once the altar is built, they are to go through this cleansing and the atonement for the altar. And God tells them how it's supposed to be done. And he tells them who is appointed to do that. He mentions Zadok and his family. But there you have it, guys. That's day number 253, Ezekiel chapter 42 through 43. You have a God-filled blessed day.